I think a lot of folks out there that push fitness programs don't realize that we are unique. We have different constraints, different jobs, different bodies, everything. We are unique. So we have to adapt this to our particular situation. And this is mine. So, hey gang, welcome to Mark's 60 Plus Fitness Journey. If it's your first visit here, welcome. Good to see you. If you've been here many times, welcome back. It's been a few days since I've produced and uploaded a video, and I just wanted to catch you up as to where I am and what I'm doing, and here we go. So basically I took, 4 or 5 days away from the camera here and just did my thing. Work was very, very busy. Had a few things going on, so took a break to focus on my work, some family things, and still working out. So it's a Sunday afternoon. As a matter of fact, I'm working now from home. But right now, I wanted to, while I was thinking about it, just touch bases where I am or what I'm doing. So here we go. Okay, so about 3 months ago, maybe a little bit more, I started my channel. And when I started that, I didn't really have a plan, and my videos weren't that good. They may not be now, but they're way better than they were when I started. So I'm learning as I go, and it seems to be morphing into something really cool, so I want to keep it going. So when I started, one of my first videos, when I introduced myself, I was telling everyone that what I'm doing is documenting my fitness journey. So all of these videos are basically a running documentary of my fitness journey, what I'm doing. Not necessarily espousing any particular plan for any particular person. However, if you find something useful, that's great. If you have questions that I can answer, that's great. If you have ideas and suggestions that we can use or that I can use, even better. I've implemented quite a few that I've gotten from you guys. So this is a collaborative kind of thing as well. So since my channel has fitness in it, I guess what I needed to do was define fitness. And I don't think I ever really did that. And in the last 3 months since I've started this channel, my definition of fitness has kind of morphed, and now I've got it to a more solid structure than what I did 3 months ago. For me, now this is my fitness definition in broad strokes. I'm focusing on strength. That's going to be my main objective here. I'm talking about doing squats and deadlifts, overhead presses, heavy rows, things like that. And if you've been watching my channel, you've seen me talk about those a little bit more and more in the recent past. And when I say strength, those are going to be the core of my day-to-day workouts. My day-to-day workouts will not be limited to squats, deadlifts, rowing, overhead presses. They'll just be the core of that particular day. Say, for example, if it's shoulder day, I will start off with a heavy strength movement, in this case overhead presses. Or my leg day, I will start off with squats or deadlifts. They just are the core basis of my day-to-day workouts. Okay, so strength is one of my pillars. The second one is just to maintain and increase muscle mass, if I can, at 61 years old. And I'll be honest with you right now, I have actually seen progress in the last 3 or 4 weeks with this, and I'll explain that a little bit later. So I believe it is possible to increase muscle mass 40, 50, 60, 70 years old maybe. Third pillar for me in my definition of fitness is I want to stay reasonably lean. Right now I feel reasonably lean. I don't know what my fat percentage is, but it's somewhere around 15%, I would guess. I mean, this is the first time I've actually ever been able to see my abs. I still have a lot of loose skin from excess weight I carried a long time ago, and some fat under there, but I'm reasonably happy with it right now. I wouldn't mind getting it a little bit lower, but I'm not going to go crazy with that. And then a fourth tenet or pillar of my fitness definition is to remain athletic in general. And effectively, I can define my ability to stay athletic by saying, okay, I can go do sprints as part of my high intensity interval training, for example, sprints or stair climbing, jump roping, anything like that it requires a little bit of athleticism. Games. Do you play golf? I don't play golf, but say you played golf or tennis or basketball or whatever it is that you want to do. Would I be able to go out and play golf? Physically, whether it be good at it or not is not a question. I wouldn't be, but would I be able to go and not hurt myself? Same with tennis or just going out and playing flag football or something. I want to be able to do that without fear of breaking an ankle. Calisthenics. This is actually a big part of my day-to-day workout, but to me, this is a good gauge for me to determine if I'm remaining athletic. Can I still do push-ups? Can I still do 75 push-ups? Can I still do over 20 pull-ups? Dips, things like that. There's a lot of calisthenics that I don't do because they're hard, but generally things like that. Can I maintain my ability to do these? I can still do 70 push-ups. I can still do over 20 pull-ups. I can still do 20 more dips. That's what I'm gauging as my ability to do body weight calisthenic things, which falls into a major component of my fitness definition. And another thing is my mental acuity, cognition, just maintaining that, keeping an eye on it, doing things that keep me mentally aware. This channel is one of them, really. My work right now, which I'm going to retire from in about 10 weeks. Reading, puzzles, just staying engaged with what's going on, just being aware of my mental acuity. That's very, very important in my fitness definition. And actually, I guess this should have been mentioned after or before my fitness definition, but this fitness definition, my fitness definition, adapts as I go. It has morphed since I started this channel. And what I do is kind of identify what keeps me going, what jazzes me right now. And this is what jazzes me right now. This strength focus right now has got me jazzed. But the whole idea is just to keep moving. If something looks stale, feels stale, rest. This is one of my major tenets down here. When things where you feel burned out or tired, that's not an indication to just drop it all and quit. It just means rest, recuperate, regain your momentum. Rest, don't quit. So all of this is all part of my adaptation. If I do something to an extreme and I burn it out, okay, stop, rest, regroup, and figure out what you want to do. That's what I've done here. And this is where I am right now. Now I'm going to show you next specifically what I am doing right now as part of my fitness journey at 61 years old. So let's do that. Okay, so this is going to be my basic fitness outline as it is right now today. If you've been around and watching my videos, you may have noticed or seen initially what I was doing. I was advocating a two-a-day workouts, and it was mentioned to me by a couple of people, a couple of subscribers and commenters that that's overtraining, and I kind of poo-pooed it. And so what I said was, Mark, let's do this. Let's just work out one time a day. We'll just work out a little bit longer, but it's just going to be that one time a day. And that's what I've done. In the last 3 or 4 weeks, maybe a little longer, that's all I've done is one workout a day. Generally speaking, in the morning for me, it works out better. So what I have done is I have a 4-day cycle, which I've got a video on, and I'll link that up here in the corner and down in the description. But this 4-day cycle, I'll do my workouts. Each one of those days, I'll do them in the morning, one workout per day with no running. There will not be a second workout. If there is, it's going to be something very light, like walking around with somebody or maybe playing a game, but there's not going to be any running. My one workout per day will be about an hour a day. I'm going to limit it to an hour a day. That seems to work out just fine. And what I do in the last 10 minutes is I include high intensity interval training. And generally for me, what that means is I'll do some sprints. I'll go outside and do some sprints, or I'll do some stair climbing in the gym. We have a really nice four flights of stairs that I can use there. I've even jumped rope, believe it or not, which is incredibly hard. Or there's dyno bikes. But 10 minutes of high intensity interval training at the end of my workout. Less running. When I say less running, I don't do any long runs now at all. No low heart rate runs. Instead, any running I do will be sprints that would be included in my high intensity interval training. I have found that running is antagonistic to me maintaining muscle mass. And I just seemed to be softer. I mean, I was burning more calories, but it just seemed I felt more fleshy or something. The muscle mass was hard to keep on, and it just seemed soft. So when I say less running, I mean there will be no running, with the exception of sprints or like shorter intervals. Now, all part and parcel of this, I was doing a lot more running before because I was burning off excess calories that I was eating just because I like to eat. My diet's always been very clean. My problem is I eat too much of it. So too many calories is still too many calories regardless. So what I've done is I've grabbed control over my caloric intake. I watch it, I keep track of it, I know what I'm eating. And now for me, I find that 3,000 calories or less will maintain my body fat. I know that 3,000 calories is my basal metabolic rate. That is what I generally is my baseline for maintaining my fat level. If I want to lose fat, I'm going to go into a calorie deficit, which is going to be below 3,000 calories a day. Again, I have another video on that as well, which I'll link here in the corner and down in the description. The fourth thing here is I'm going to stay honest with my 4-day cycle. I tended to fall into, I would just work out until I got exhausted. Well, I think what I'm going to do is maintain my 4-day cycle, work 1, 2, 3, 4 of each day, and then that 5th day is a rest day. I'm 61 years old. I need to recuperate. Including the strength movements that I talked about earlier, I need more recuperation. So I am going to be honest and diligent with my 4-day cycle, with the 5th day being rest and recuperation. This is big. Rest is part of this whole entire fitness program. You have to do that. Additionally, this is something I have a hard time with. As far as the rest and recuperation and a total fitness package, I need more sleep. I need at least 7 hours, and I'm trying to get 8 hours of sleep a night. That, in conjunction with the rest and recuperation, in conjunction with being more disciplined with my caloric intake, and the really solid, hard one workout a day, which is strength-based, this whole thing is working out great for me. It really is. So there you go. I just wanted to take today to jump back in after a few days off, let you know I'm still here, I haven't forgotten about you, I haven't gone anywhere, and let you know where I am and what my program is as of now. I find it works great for me. You may be able to pick things out of this that will work for you. Everybody's different, and I know that. And I think a lot of folks out there that push fitness programs don't realize that we are unique. We have different constraints, different jobs, different bodies, everything. We are unique. So we have to adapt this to our particular situation. And this is mine. So hopefully that was helpful, useful. If not, let me know what you think. If you have differing opinions or viewpoints or different ways that you do this, particularly if you're 50, 60, or 70 years old, let me know what you do. We would be curious to know what you do. It's the way we learn, and that's what I'm here for, really. So that's it. Hopefully, you got something out of this. And if you did, please hit that like button. And please click on that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you have, thank you so much. And click on that notification bell too while you're at it, just so you'll know when my videos are coming out. And I do so appreciate you being here. This has been kind of long-winded, but thank you for being here. And until next time, go get 'em. Mark out.